22. Okay. One, two, two.
So they started timing when the ball was 4 feet in the air. So I guess the person is 4 feet tall. And then it went up at about 2 feet per second and dropped a little bit faster.
Okay, and what are the intercepts?
The y-intercept is 0, 4. The x-intercept is 9, 0.
Perfect. And can you, Zach, why don't you explain a little bit further what that 9 meant?
The 9 was when it stopped at 9 seconds, or when it hit the ground.
Hit the ground, that's the word I was looking for. Yes, that is when it hit the ground, as after 9 seconds. So, said the x-intercept was 9, 0, meaning that it hit the ground. After 9 seconds. And the y-intercept we said was 0, 4. And that means that it was 4 feet off the ground at the start. Did everybody else draw a similar conclusion? Okay. Now, I'm gonna need a volunteer for someone I can embarrass. One, two, three. 2. That was you, Ethan, right? Okay. Yes. I want you to tell me what this point is. Point right here.
Just anything?
Yeah?
Dog.
No, like numbers. It has to be a point.
Dog.
What did you say?
12.
So you're thinking 12, 0
Sure.
for the point?
Do you understand what the 0 came from?
Yeah.
Okay. That's 12, then tell me what this point's going to be.
2, 0.
2, 0. Sounds good to me. And what about this one way over here?
-13, 0.
Perfect. How about this one so close to it?
-12, 0.
Perfect. Perfect answer. Okay. My question for everyone is, do you see a commonality between all these points? Nod your head very enthusiastically if you do. Okay. Somebody want to volunteer to tell me? Zach?
They're all on the 0 for the x-axis.
Yes, they are. So these are x-intercepts. And what you mean by that they're at 0 is that their y's are 0. So all x-intercepts have y equals 0. Sorry, trying to think of spacing.
Yeah, did you get a price for Ethan?
Oh, yeah, sorry, guys.
They're being
Slacking on
polite, so
prizes.
They're just getting what they should.
Okay, I need another volunteer, somebody else who's going to basically do just what Ethan did. Any volunteers? Just you? Okay, I guess we're sticking with Dayton this time. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
What's that point?
0, 14.
That's exactly correct. Now, how about this point?
0, 7.
7?
Yeah.
Perfect again. And what about this one?
0, 3. -3.
There it is, 0, -3. Because we are below the x-axis. And one more. One way down here.
0, -17.
Perfect. The correct answer, of course. You said 17 though, right? Okay. Okay. You guys see a commonality on these ones too? These are considered the y-intercepts, as we have previously discussed. You guys saw the commonality, right? Somebody just want to shout out what the commonality was?
They're all on the y-axis.
Well, yes, but what does that mean? Looking at the points.
Or the second number.
They are the second number. And because they are the second number,
0 or x equals 0.
yes, x equals 0. So whenever x equals 0, you have a y-intercept. Okay, everybody got that written down? Okay, now I'm going to give you the steps for finding an x-intercept. So to find an x-intercept, the first step is to set y equal to 0, which is what we just said that all the x-intercepts have. Is 0 for a y? So if you have an equation with both x and y, which you will when you're graphing lines, you have to set the y equal to 0. The second step is to solve for x. Your third and final step for x-intercepts is to write it as a point. Okay, I want you to leave an area blank for the steps for this one. We'll get into that after we actually do these steps for the x-intercept. But I'm running out of page, so.
You could just do the example right next to that.
Yeah, but then the steps for the other one won't be next to it. Okay. This is example 3, I believe. If we have the equation 2y equals x plus 8, what would our first step be in order to find the x-intercept? Yeah, we set y equal to 0. So the first step you'll have 2 times 0 is 0. We all agree on that, right? So I don't have to write 2 times 0. 0 equals x plus 8. Now this should look a lot like the problems we've been working on. So we're going to subtract that 8 from both sides, which will leave us with x equals -8. And we have just done step number 2.